off his wing, on the right side of the screen. On the turf, coming into view on the left side of the screen should be Scott Kuskov here in just a moment. Let's see. Nope, only have two rolling down the runway right now. Just Bill and Mike. Watch if the afterburners really locked in now. Man alive, what is that? 8 to 10 foot plane coming out of the backfield. This was the most over this thing could not turn anything we had up until Rick. Up until the F-16 Viper. Can you imagine that? Nothing until the Viper came online. Anything you turn is watch these wings run around here for just a few moments. MiG-17 that you're watching right now actually went on to save U.S. lives. Let me explain that. Part of a top secret program that the Defense Intelligence Agency has only recently declassified. Back in 2013 it was declassified. When we started the war, we had a 2-to-1 kill ratio. You had to figure something else out. So the Israelis acquired MiG-17, just like the one you see now, and a MiG-21. They took them out to Groom Lake. They shared them with us. And a program was born out there in Area 51. Better So there you have it, Rick.
The story, often, until these MiGs came along on a new circuit, you didn't think about that.
No, you didn't. When I first read it, I thought, how, because we've been doing this so long, it was in 2013, they declassified it. The president of fighter jets, Randy Ball, kind of figured all this out. He's been championing the cause of this airplane. He actually got into it as an aggressor pilot with this airplane.
You know that MiG-21 is still over in the Dayton yard. You ever get the privilege to fly over that and see it?
Is that look at Bill lovingly restored with the radome on the front. Here, kick in the gear. It's a redesigned version of a Rolls-Royce engine. There he is. Fighter Weapons School. All of our best pilots started going there, right? You know what? Every one of them lost the first round of the MiG until they learned. 14-to-1, that became the kill ratio. Made famous in the Vietnam War. The MiG-17 F model, the primary enemy aircraft engaged in the skies of Vietnam, running after the A4, the A7, the B-52, like we've got parked back there, and of course the F4 Phantom. This was the bird.
Jets like this, and managed the technology was very successful, and when we're flying these days commercially, we use it every flight if you hook up to the internet.
That's right, in-flight internet. Bill Culberson, an electrical engineer who figured it all out back in the day with his antenna designs. He's rated an L-29, MiG-15, the MiG-17, T-33, and for good measure, the B-17. I didn't see that coming.
No kidding.
'57. He really likes this stuff, doesn't he?
goodness.
By the way, this is not like COVID. If you see a mask like Bill's wearing and it's not quite over his nose, you don't have to point it out.
There he goes.
The microphone is in there. He's using communication because the lead pilot has to clearly communicate all the time what they're doing, where they're going, so that the wingman, even if he's not tucked up on the wing, knows what's going on.
That would scare the run team. I'm telling you what. My goodness. I didn't see him coming on that pass. Right down there on the deck. Look at Bill there. He's got it just like you're talking about, right there off his
over here.
nose, showing you a little slower pass here this time. Now he lines it up.
One of their sponsors, have 300 stops across America, and that's good for them.
Yeah, oh
They're
yeah.
stopping a lot for gas.
I can only imagine.
This
Scott Gooskoff, who's not up there right now, his call sign is cheese.
We're kind of happy he's not up there right now. I gotta rephrase that. It's too bad you don't see his. Look at this. Oh,
There you go. There's Michael.
To me, yesterday when I looked up, it looked like the cow in Twister.
Oh yeah, it did kind of
It just,
yeah.
and they say the guys when they're rubbing it into him, and his jet looks like a cow.
No,
Because of the cow.
his call sign is cheese.
Well, there you go.
There you go. He's a semi-retired engineer. He's been flying jet warbirds and air shows since 2019. And just a great guy. Long-time girlfriend in a border collie. They tested Holstein.
Cows wrong. Better not get my cows wrong.
Not out here, buddy.
Holstein.
Rick is 100% grass fed now.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, I thought that was really cool. It was really, really great. I'm sorry, by the way, because you live in downtown Dayton down there. You're carrying on. We got quite the karaoke night, didn't we?
Well, how many hotel parties can you have with the Golden Knights drop in?
I know. They just drop right in on top and have a good time. You know, I don't know, but I'll tell you who's over there, standing over there, is a guy that knows his way around a microphone, Rick Peterson. Boy, does he ever.
Need to go over and talk to this man. But this man is a legend, not only in the cockpit, not only is he a legend of aviation history, but he's a legend when it comes to voiceovers.
Maybe to sing for us a little bit.
Doug Rosendahl is here. Hold on. Is this on?
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Doug, talk into the camera. Like, I need to tell you that. Listen, you've probably seen him. Look at that. You're so tall. Could you bend down? Just there we go. That's
And
perfect.
by the way, we didn't light this or anything. I'm sorry it's not lit well. This was kind of last minute because of the rain. So,
And just so you know, I'm 6'4".
yeah. You know what they say about TV.
Doug flies, and I'm sorry, Matt, it's just a little out of range to hear you well. But Doug, you're flying a very important airplane here this weekend. Hopefully today, you'll bring me up to date on that. The Tuskegee Airman, the P-51 Red Tail that you're flying. Tell me about that.
Well, the P-51C is the signature airplane of the Tuskegee Airmen, and that's because the message is generated in